Here's why 99% of people will never get shredded. This is a very important topic because a lot of people are struggling with their fat loss journey and they're not really sure why or what they're doing wrong. So here's the biggest mistake that a lot of people are making, and you might be one of them. And that is having the wrong mindset when you're starting your fitness journey and when you're trying to lose fat. I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna hop on keto. I'm just gonna hop on fasting. I'm just gonna, cut all carbs. I'm just gonna only have vegetables or only have fruits. I'm gonna do that for a little bit. And then after I do that and lose a bunch of weight, then I can hop off of it for good, right? And keep the weight off. But here is the crucial problem with that. You are not getting rid of your old eating habits. You are not getting rid of the way that you think about food in general. You're not really training your body to live a sustainable lifestyle. Those diets are not sustainable. They're far too restrictive, and you're never gonna actually be able to stick with it long term. Sure, you might be able to hit one of those diets for, say like a week, 2 weeks. Heck, you might even be able to make it a month or 2 months on one of these diets and see some results, right? But the thing is, at some point, regardless of where that point is, you are gonna wanna hop off of that diet, and exactly at that time that you do, you're gonna fall right back into your old eating habits. You're gonna fall right back into, oh, going to get cookies. Oh, gonna go get chips. Oh, let me go to all these different fast food places. Every time I go to the gym, I'm seeing lines around the corner of Chick-fil-A, of Burger King, of McDonald's. People just have terrible eating habits. So when you hop on one of these restrictive diets thinking, hey, this is gonna give me that fat loss result that I want. Hey, this is gonna lose me 10 pounds. Hey, this is gonna lose me 20 pounds. Once you've kind of reached your end of that and you've reached your boiling point with that diet and you're like, okay, I'm done, you're gonna fall back to those old bad eating habits. And then what's gonna happen? Well, now you're gonna put on all that weight that you just lost and that you worked so hard to try to lose. You're gonna put all that weight back on, and now you're right back in the same situation that you started. And guys, this is the number one fat loss mistake that most people are making. Going into it with that wrong mindset of, hey, let me just hop on this real quick. It's kind of like a get rich quick scheme, right? And that's just not how living a sustainable life of fitness and improving your health works. That's just not how it works, guys. You can't go into it with that mindset. You have to go into it like, hey, I wanna live a completely new sustainable lifestyle. How do I do that? It can't just be, hey, let me hop on this real quick, lose 10 pounds and I'm good. Let me get ready for this wedding real quick. Let me get ready for this vacation, which a lot of you guys are doing. And that is why you're not actually able to keep the weight off and you just fall back in the same cycle year after year. So let's get down to how to actually lose belly fat for good, keep it off, and make this your actual sustainable lifestyle so that you can actually look good, get shredded, and feel good about yourself. Now, I've talked about this in some of my other videos, but it is very important, guys, that you find a diet that you can actually stick to and that is actually enjoyable. Now, for me and all of my clients, we're eating pancakes, we're eating French toast, we're eating cheeseburgers and French fries, right? We're eating ice cream bars. We're actually eating enjoyable meals night after night and still able to lose fat, still able to lose weight, still able to get to a low body fat percentage and look great. And this is called low calorie recipe alternatives, guys. This is the best way to lose fat. And this is the number one diet. I'm putting you guys on game here. All you have to do is just find low calorie alternatives, and then you're just replacing food, guys. You're just replacing the high calorie version with a low calorie version. It's actually pretty simple. So for example, let's say you wanted to do like a low calorie pizza, right? Well, all you have to do is just grab some ground beef. I recommend 90%, 96% lean ground beef. You could grab a little bit of pepperonis, get fat-free cheese instead of using like regular cheese, right? And then all you have to do is just find like a low calorie pizza dough, which they got a lot of great options out there. And then you just put that together, put some pasta sauce or some mozzarella sauce on it, tomato sauce, whatever it is that you're using. And then boom, you got yourself a low calorie, pretty good tasting pizza. So that's really all you have to do, guys, is just take that high calorie version, replace it with the low calorie version. And then you're gonna notice like, oh, this actually tastes pretty good. And it could be trial and error as well. You might try one recipe and you're like, I didn't care too much for that. Well, let's try this pancake recipe instead, right? Or let's try this hamburger recipe instead. and you're gonna figure it out and you're gonna be like, okay, well, I can add this in my diet now and still hit my calorie deficit. Okay, I can add this to my diet. You know what I'm saying? So that is how you wanna do it, guys. You're just manipulating foods and just finding that low calorie alternative. And this is way better than keto. This is way better than starving yourself. And this is way better than repeating the same cycle every single year over and over and over and never hitting your fat loss goals, guys. So hope you guys found this helpful. And if you did, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna be dropping a lot of other videos on fat loss, muscle building, and everything to help you build that perfect physique. And if you wanna know the step-by-step process on actually how to build a Hollywood attractive physique, then you definitely wanna click the video on screen. God bless.